Right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Inner Peace Sunday. It's been a while, and I hope you are practicing meditation regularly without me. So, how have you been? Don't forget to say hi, drop in some comments so I know that you are there watching me. Let's see who are joining us at the moment on this Thailand New Year. Just one moment. Just one a moment. Let me adjust my seat. The person I wasn't expect to see because his time was so early in the morning. Thank you for joining us at this time and encouraging me for this meditation on live for the second time after being absent. Hello, thank you, Mr. Hero. Thanks for joining. And as you can see, a little bit of new update for our upcoming live because I asking a friend of mine who helping with the cover. This time he do it on artistic style with drawing. So now it's in the cartoon style rather than just personal life. That's quite a change of pace. So that's a good thing, right? Change is good sometimes. So thank you for joining us, Miss Claudia and Miss Kathleen, as well as Miss Yumi. I am seeing you now watching. And Happy New Year, everyone. In fact, today is marking as a new year in Thailand, and it is considered as the part of the hottest day, the warmest day in Thailand as well. So the people taking this opportunity aside from just go greeting Happy New Year, they splashing water against each other to enjoy the first festival. So if you are in Thailand, maybe you can join this festival as well. It will last for 3 days until April 15. And so I hope if you ever have chance, don't forget to join some once in lifetime. But be ready, prepare for getting wet because it will be splashed of water all over. So watch out there if you are ever join the things because things could happen. So be careful. All right, let me just showing you the topic that I am prepared for today. In fact, I taught this last night for the MEU in Europe. It is a good start for our journey since it's gonna be our first wisdom talk of the long absence that I have been absent for quite some time. For those of you who have already listening, maybe it is a good as a review because yesterday was the first time I'm teaching, so need some adjustment. But this could be second time, so I hope I could get better. But for those who are new or just watching, don't forget to leave some comments telling us where you're from so we can get to know each other. But those who are regular, you are good to go. Thank you for leaving the comment. Oh, Miss Hanko, thank you. I hope you enjoy your festival at our temple this morning, this afternoon as well. All right. The topic for tonight is managing happiness 360 degrees. In fact, this will be the continuous series. So from this week on until the end, there will be chapter in sequence so you can watch as a rerun, and I will make this as a series. So the topic for today, first chapter is the rules of life. It will be the first at the start of the series. Okay, so I hope you enjoy your session with me. It will be a little bit long. Well, hey, it's been absent, so I hope you don't mind. But for those who have to go, don't worry. You can come watch the rerun on our Facebook page. In fact, while we still have a little bit of time, I was promising you that I will tell you about my trip in Thailand while I was absent for about 2 or 3 months. Well, the thing is, it's kind of like life-changing experience. In fact, I was encountered with meditation master and some supernatural thing. I like to show you the picture, but in fact, the ladies who I met, who is the owner of the house that I've been happened to visit with a group of my friends and a company that I went been with, she asking not to show it on Facebook. Too much trouble. She don't want to be in social media too much. So the thing is that let me tell you the story so you can imagine with me a little bit. All right. First of all, I was invited by a person who I consider as my teachers. He invited me to go to the eastern part of Thailand to visit the temple. Okay, but for what reason I don't know. But I don't have anything to do much anyway at the time because I was waiting for my visa. So I agree, and after that we went there. And this temple was far, far from the city, way in the deep forest. The way the track from the main road into the temple. It's like you have to pass many fields, and we get lost along the way for about almost an hour. Been going around in circle. We don't know where to go. Maybe take a wrong turn. Follow the Google map. And what happened was that it's in the middle of the rice field path. Behind the temple was a deep forest. And this temple is not that big, but it's a good distant walk. So we just went in there, but the abbot wasn't there while we were there. And what happened is we went. The thing is, there was the caretaker of the temple. He saw the teachers who took me with him. But do you remember me? And the teacher said, yes, I do. So please come to my home. So I was like, yeah, I don't. I just, he invited the teacher, not me. So I went to toilet and just resting near the chapel. So waiting for the abbot to return. And after he returned, after some greeting, and they were, doing something that they were agreed to do it. So I'm just waiting. And at the end of their talking, the abbot looking at me and he said, you know, take some of my medicine, and it's just a few drop of the. He had a bottle of water about his size, and he gave it to the teachers, and he told the teacher to share it with everyone in his companion, including myself. So he told me to bring a bottle of water that I drink, and I just drink. I was so thirsty, so I drink half of the bottle. It's about 700 milliliters bottle, but I drink half of it already. And the teacher said, "This half bottle, is it enough?" Well, I don't want to waste it. So, okay. So he just dropped a few drop of the medicine into there. He said, this is very expensive, very effective medicine. So take it. Well, yeah, yeah, okay. But then after that, I drink a whole bottle. So I asked more. It tastes sour and a little bit sour and salty. But hey, it's not bad. Like you're drinking lemonade or something like that, but there's no sugar. So I having more. So I drink one more bottle. And that night I slept like a log. When I wake up, I'm fresh. I don't have any fever, any sore throat because of the bad weather, because of the cold I might have. Gone completely. Wow. So I went to ask the teacher, who is that monk? I never know him. Of course, I don't know anyone much, but who is he? How come you came to see him just from the city in the middle of nowhere? He looking at me. Oh, you know, he's a meditation master, and he also helping a lot of people with his power. And from the look of it, he just smiled. He said, he read your mind and he know what you need, so he gave you the medicine. He probably checked you out already. I said, huh? Already? Yes. And that's a meditation master? Yes. Oh. It's something that I didn't expect. And to to meet some person, but he doesn't show off or anything like that. Just look like common monk. But wow, that's a meditation master. One of them. Uh, I was like, oh man, I should have talked to him or asking him something. Too late now. That's one of the story. But there's more after that. Well, I think it's about time. Maybe we should start with the Dhamma talk first. So we will continue with this talk sometime again next week. Okay, so I will continue the story again next week. There are more. So stay tuned, everyone, for next week. All right. So as it is, everyone, the topic for today, as I say, for those who just come late, is the rules of life. It's the first of the series that I will continue teaching from this continuous week. So stay tuned for more. All right. Before we go, as always, for those who are new, this is my Facebook. If you have not followed or liked yet, to get notification. I think my Facebook has not been active recently because I was absent. But anyway, to get notification and watching, you may want to follow or like, so that way it can notify you whenever there is a live or posting that I'm sharing with you, for example. All right. And in case if you are missing the live on Facebook, you can also use our Facebook page, YouTube channel, Great Teaching Monk. This will be posting every live that I do on Facebook. It will be posting on YouTube. Okay. Aside from this, I also sharing my Insight Timer app where I teach, where I guide meditation. You can use it at your own convenience. It's free of charge as well. All right. And so, Weekly online activities. This will be my currently activities that you can join whenever that is convenient for you, or you can watch it on YouTube whenever you are unable to join. Monday, Wednesday, a little bit later, but Sunday at this time as you are watching. Saturday will be sometime depend if they taking turns. So some month I didn't, some month I did. So it will be at 7 p.m. with variety of teaching among teaching, so you can watch and learn many different style of teaching and meditation with. All right, enough with our advertising. So let's go. The rule of life that we are talking in here. Make it short, simple, and quick. That we are talking a little bit in Buddhist concept is called the law of karma. Yes, because in our life, if you are looking at or reflecting it truly, you will see now everywhere you go, everywhere you live, is involved with rules and things that you must follow. And if you are breaking or doing something against this rule, there are consequences, whether it's good or bad. And so, as it is in our life, the Buddhists also taught by the Buddha that this is a secret that most people do not know. It is because every life was governed under the influence of this law of karma. It is the rule of life that everyone are subject to follow, no matter where you are, where you live, what culture, what you believe. Yes, just hear me out. You don't have to be, oh, I'm not Buddhist, I don't have to follow, believe this. No problem. Just think of it as one of the perspective that the other religion are implying to our seeing things in the way of life like this. Okay, so what does it do? What does it say on this law then? What you do, whether there is good or bad, there are consequences. Something like this saying, what goes around comes around. Do unto others like you want others to do unto you. So if you are doing something nice, yes, it will come. But the thing is, when? This is when we cannot tell. When we cannot tell, we tend to not believe that it's true, or sometimes not really care about it, which is common. It's no, it's okay. Me too. Sometimes when I was before I ordained. But the thing is, this law of karma, it has its own two faces. That is the present and the past. The present, if we talk in logic, proved by scientific, through the logical reasoning, it is something that people tend to accept quite easily. For example, that mentioned in here, if a child study very hard, diligently, and associate himself with a good friend in here, not a friend that just like to your taste, a friend who show you the way to heaven, a friend that can bring you to the prosperity. This is the good friend that we are mentioning, and refrain from behavior that is harmful, and also grateful to his parents or someone who is nice to him. Most of these will be success in education and succeed in life. And on contrary, the opposite will be happen to those who are doing something the opposite. And this is simple logic. Yes, everyone believes that this is correct. But we tend to not believe or difficult to prove that is called the past life. Well, one thing that we cannot tell you or forcing you to believe, but one thing that is for sure is if you plant a mango, what would you get? Peanuts? Watermelon? Of course not. You're gonna get mango. If you plant peanuts, you will get peanuts. If you plant watermelon, you will get watermelon. As it is stand, what you get, it will come. And when you plant mangoes, it will take about a year for the tree to grow and give the fruit. Similarly, for the law of karma, it's a past life. How can we know that this is our past? What you had been in the present is come from because of your past. So what you're doing now will become giving the fruit in the future. Like the children study diligently, associate with a good friend. As it is, he will be success in the future. Similarly, what you are now is because in the past life. So if you are reflecting yourself, what you're missing, then you can plan for the future, what you want it to be complete. And this is how it works for the present life and the past life for the law of karma, or what we mentioned in here in the rule of life. So the thing is, if we don't believe, don't worry. But if you believe, well, the thing is, if you already doing good deeds in this life, then keep doing it. So that way it will ensure you for the safe passage in the future. But if you are doing it wrong, it's best to stop as soon as possible and continue to do the opposite. So that way it will ensure you in the future for the better life that you might get. And this is something that all is asked. It doesn't have you have to be Buddhist. All you have to do is keep doing good deeds as you are doing. If you have not, stop and do the good deed instead. That's all it's asking for this rule of life. Nothing much, isn't it? It's simple, isn't it? Yes, but for those who are doing the opposite, it may be quite difficult. But if they can, one thing for sure, they don't have to worry about going to jail or being punished by the law. Similarly, if you do good deeds, you don't have to worry about anything else. But how can we ensure, and what should we be cautious about? Because if you're still alive, you still have time to correct. So do it what is right will be ensuring you for the better future. And this is why the rule of life is something that you must always be caution about. And what did the Buddha taught in order for us to live and smooth and sail our life, smooth passage without worry in the future? The Buddha taught this that, well, simply just follow the Eightfold Path. Oh, it's just so difficult. I'm not the Buddhist monk shaving the head, living life all aboard. Hold on. This can be done. Whether you are common people or the Buddhist monk, you can. Simply because this is just like meditation, it's universal. But you don't have to call yourself the Buddhist. You can try this too. It's easy and it's simple and anyone can. Let's take a look here then. First, all you have to do is set your right view. This is the first step. Without this first step, the letters cannot follow, because it will be like the frame of reference that set up your life accordingly toward the good future. So what does it say in here? Let me explain bit by bit. But first, let me read it out for those who are new. Understanding reality correctly. Yes, correctly. Believing that good and evil does exist. So what you do, have a good result. If it's good, but if you do it bad or evil things, it will have the result like that too. And that heaven and hell does exist. Whoa, hold on, this beyond my logic. I'm not gonna believe. Don't worry. If it doesn't exist, if you don't believe, don't worry. But hey, if it does exist, you do good deeds, it doesn't hurt, right? But if you do bad, well, you can prepare. If it does exist, if it doesn't, don't worry. But if it does, we have to be careful, isn't it? So that's something to be worried about too. About the parents that are truly deserving our gratitude. Yes, who we are because of those who are taking care of us. They are not only just feeding us, taking care of our life, but also be the model. How you speak, how you walk, how you act, whether you get short temper or how you speak, all of these are learning from the one that close to you, that is parents or someone who is your guardian. Disregard of what circumstance is. If someone taking care of you, this considered as a guardian or parents. Okay? And that life in this present and the next also real. Well, if you believe in the present will lead to the good present, to the good future, it will be like that. Too simple for this into that matter. And that generosity is generally beneficial. When you share, you doesn't lose anything. You get something back in return. Whether it's friendship, smile, or gratitude. All of these are having effect. And thus, if you have this as a way of living, of believing, your life will be more peaceful in the long run, and it leading you toward a goal of and success. Some people just want to have a peaceful life. What all could I ask? If you want a peaceful life, you need to find a way, and this is one of the way that you can choose as an alternative. All right. Next, aside from the right view, you need is having the right thought. Right thought for what? thinking positive, thinking of the good thing all the way. Our mind, our thought is also affect the way we live. If our thought is wrong, we will have a wrong living, or I would call the opposite of what we are aiming. For example, if you are a doctor, good doctor, I will save many lives as much as I can. This is a good thought. What is a bad doctor? I will squeeze every penny from the other whenever they are coming begging me to help. I am a doctor. I can save life. I'm speaking, squeezing every money out of it. No, that's the opposite, isn't it? Or if you have a thought something like this, for example, I am a bandit. The best bandit is steal as much as they can. Oh, well, this way of thinking will not be correct, and in the end will create more suffering in the long run. That is why it's important to have a right view first, then the right thought. And right thought is generate the strength and encouragement if one ever have. And wrong thinking will do the opposite. And that is why having the right thought is something that will leading you more toward with the peaceful way of living. But is that enough? Having a thought alone is not. You need to be careful of your speech. When you hurt someone physically, pain heals over time. But when you use words to hurt other people's feeling, it stays for a long, long time. Women know that, right? Yes. So therefore, when you use your words, it should be considered thinking before you speaking. So that way, it won't cause you trouble in the long run. And its best is always be truth, but truth with care and consideration. Sometimes the truth can hurt, but remember, the truth is always sweet, but it has to be at the right time, not whenever you want. Because sometimes we speak the truth and mistaking it with what you say out of your mind, it is quite danger. So be careful. Right speech, is it alone not not enough. It need more is right action. Acting at the very least, no killing, no harming, no stealing, and morally no committing adultery. Because everyone's have attachment to what they have, what they love. Doing something to harm others or take away what is not yours or doing something to their loved ones is not a good way to live, because you create enemies by yourself, and it will come back to you with the consequence. Therefore, everyone, our action is one to live in a peaceful life to follow. But is it enough? No. You do good alone is good, but to live with people, you have to be very careful how you live, make a living. So right livelihood, it should be honestly, earning a living honestly by not using any means to get your life, to get income from trading weapons, trading drugs, trading, animals for killing. All of these are something that will come back to you. For example, if you're trading weapon, well, it's free. It's not against the law, of course not. But the thing is, if everyone has a weapon, it could come back and hurt us, hurt you. Who knows? But it's quite direct, isn't it? It's something like that similarly. So livelihood is something that also need to be considered. And next is right effort. In order to do the good deeds, you need to have an effort. To do what? To act all of these wholesome, maintain right action, right speech, right thought. Without it, it could be up and down. But if you have effort, keep doing wholesome deed, abandon unwholesome deed. It will be guiding you more peaceful life. Next is mindful. Having effort, is it enough? No. It will be just like you meditate with only relaxation, but without mindfulness. So mindfulness is what? It keeping you in the right track. Because sometimes if you have a good intention, but you may have an accident or something doing without intention, but it did happen. So should be mindful whether you stand, walking, sitting, eating, bathing, brushing your teeth, do whatever activity is with wholesome effort all the time with mindfulness. If we get careless, things could happen. So with being mindful. And last is right concentration. To help yourself maintain right view to right mindfulness. All seven of these, you must practice meditation regularly to keep your mind calm and clear. And so this is how you can live your life, manage your own happiness 360-degree. In the first chapter, follow the rule of life by practice of the eight phone path regularly, and in the end, your life will be surely win in the arena of life with happiness and peace that you are aiming and striving for. Alright, these are just only the beginning of the managing happiness. We will continue in the next chapter next week. Hope you enjoy this and come back. Leave some comment what you think about it. Alright? I will appreciate. Any comment is fine, but please be creative, not a bad comment. That will be deleting right away. Okay. Okay, now since our time is for meditation now, so check yourself three things before we start as always. Number one, check and make sure your mobile phone, make sure it is silent or at the very least it won't disturb during the meditation. Number two, check and make sure whether you want to use toilet or not. Number three, check and make sure whether your seat, your room is suitable for meditation. If you all set, then we are good to go. Alright, everyone. Now is the time for inner peace. So let us begin without further delay. So let's start by finding yourself sitting in a relaxed and comfortable position without further adjustment. And then slowly and gently close your eyes, feeling as if you are taking a break from your long day. Put down everything aside and scan your whole body. Starting from the top of your head, relax down to forehead, eyebrows, and eyelids. No need to use your eyes during the meditation. And relax every muscles on your face, making them feeling soft, and smile onto your face, opening the path of joy into the mind. Continue further down from your neck to shoulders, back, body, arms, forearms, all the way to the tips of your fingers. Continue further from your abdomen down to your legs and knees all the way to your feet, making sure that yourself, your body, is properly adjusted. You would feel like yourself is hollow, light, or empty, transparent, blended in with the atmosphere inside your room without any concern over your body as you continue. And you would be content with your sitting position, ready to continue to adjust the mind. Empty the mind, put down all the things aside, and imagine of yourself sitting somewhere in a vast open space, connected with nature, without anything to disturb or bother you. A place like somewhere on top of a mountain where you can see and watch the sky and the cloud, giving sense of freedom into the mind. Then take a deep breath a few more times, allowing the mind coming back to yourself and gently rest inside at any point that you like. Resting the mind gently like a feather moving down and softly touch on the surface of water. Let the mind stay. Let the mind be within your body, taking a break from there. Continue to observe the mind inside by use your feeling and imagination. Feel and imagine that the mind is within your body. Maintain your balance while observe your own mind inside to stay mindful. Should your mind losing focus or begin to wander outside your body, you may lightly imagine the sun shining inside. Bring it back within your body as you continue, while at the same time calm your mind by reciting mantra at your own pace in your mind. Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. Continue reciting mantra until there are no more thoughts, or you feel that you don't need to use the mantra anymore. As you continue finding yourself toward inner peace, maintain your stillness. No need to react to what experience that may surface in your meditation. Keep on observing while maintain relaxation. This will allow you to progress. Let us continue in silence throughout our meditation until the appropriate time. May everyone attain your inner peace in this meditation tonight. Stay still. Maintain the balance between mindfulness and relaxation as our mind gradually come to a standstill inside. Peace and joy slowly arise into the mind. Open up our mind with positivity toward love inside. Expand and share this feeling, the feeling of joy, the feeling of peacefulness inside toward the people that you love as far and wide as you can, starting from yourself to your family and friends, wishing everyone to be happy, free from all harms and danger, no more suffering, no more pain, no more sadness, no more hatred. Let there be only love and kindness with one another, just like every being in this world, if their own family member. Spread love and kindness to them all. For those who are suffering, may they be happy. And for those who already happy, may they be happier, more and more. Spending these last few moments of the remaining time, spread love and kindness Take a deep breath. Slowly breathing out. Maintain the mind resting inside after the meditation. So tonight you can be with inner peace and stay mindful from now on. Now slowly and gently open your eyes. Sappa Puttha Nupavena, Sappa Dhamma Nupavena, Sappa Sankha Nupavena, Sattha Soti, Bhavantu Te. May you all be with inner peace. Welcome back, everyone. How are you doing? I hope you enjoy your time with me in this session tonight. A little bit late, give me 2 more minutes. For those who are regular, you may leave the comment as follow. But for those who are new, you may leave the comment here. If you are relaxed, leave the comment as one. Feeling peaceful is also count. If you experience time move by very fast, your body is light or disappear, leave the comment as two. If you experience joy, happiness, and brightness inside, leave the comment as 3. Anything else or question, you can leave the comment as 4 or explain. I'll get back to you once I see it. Whether it is live or not live is also fine. Alright. So as you practice meditation, as it cannot be maintained by just only meditate regularly. When you are open your eyes and do your own daily activities, whether it's working, walking, brushing, eating, it need to maintain as well. And maintain it alone is not enough. Practice the eightfold path will be sufficient to help you finding your peace and future happiness in the long run. So hope you practice this what you learned from the topic today and practice meditation as well. And this will be benefit to you in the long run. So hopefully this come back to you again. Come back again for our next Inner Peace Sunday for the second chapter. All right. We got some people leaving the comment now while we waiting. Hello, Mr. Ang. Thanks for joining. I'm not sure you're still there, but thanks for watching on our live today. Miss Claudia, feeling sleepy, maybe have a long day. Could not relax as well, but don't worry. If you at least finding feeling of peace, that's a good count. Kathleen too. Mr. Hero, love meditate in the morning. I see. Well, morning is quiet and peaceful, so that's a good chance to get inner peace. So that's a good try. Thank you, Mr. Hero, for sharing. Mr. Ang too. Miss Yumi, 2 to 9, I felt so peaceful and calm. Thank you for sharing. Well, when you are feeling peaceful, don't forget to share this feeling to what your loved one, whether they're still alive or pass away. They will surely get it. But just you starting first. Okay? Alright, everyone. Hope you coming back again for our next Inner Peace program, which tomorrow is Inner Peace Night Time, meditating regularly. If you're looking for a friend to meditate with, here is the place. See you again tomorrow night if you have time. If you don't, you can watch the long run and use it at your own convenient time, 8:30 UK time. See you again next time, everyone. Have a good day and have a good night. Depend on where do you live. Ending broadcast now.